Hello everyone, this is Pungz Safe and welcome back to the channel. Today, another personality reading. As you see, we've been on a roll with this type of stuff. Today we're talking about, as you can see on the screen, GOT7's JB, also known as solo artist JB. We're just gonna jump into it. Pile number one, who is he to the public? Who is he to those who don't know him on the outside? And second pile, who is he in private, and the parts of his innermost mind that he is willing to give up for you guys to hear through his energy. So pile one, who is he to the public? The Star, Ace of Wands, the Tower, Queen of Wands. Second pile, who is he in private? Nine of Swords, Five of Swords, the Sun, Nine of Cups. Overall bottom, Six of Cups, the Strength, Hermit, Four of Swords, Page of Swords, and Five of Cups. So, who he is to the general populace, it seems he has a very charming, handsome aura, very much that type of vibe that even if he could probably be caught picking his nose and people would be like, oh my gosh, he's so fucking sexy. Even sexy people pick their noses, just weird things like that. He sort of tends to elicit those reactions. So, no matter what he would be doing, he would probably be eliciting love from others. So, it seems like he is somebody who is very gifted. He is a starving artist type. So no matter what he was doing, whether he was a big star or idol, if he didn't get into some big breakout group, he would still be pursuing music. Even if, he felt like he was broke and starving, it's just like, this is his passion. This is his art. He loves this shit. The arts, this Venusian type shit, this is his vibe. This is where he thrives. It just seems like whenever it comes to doing other things, he can do them, but it doesn't make him feel as alive as, the arts. So just people see him generally as a very talented person. They also see him sometimes as kind of a bit of a fucking disaster. So, I can see there's a little bit of clumsy. He has his airhead moments, but that still leads it back to people finding him very charming. They know that there's something else there below the surface, iceberg effect sort of situation when it comes to him being a disaster. But it kind of, they still get distracted, or they choose not to go beyond skin deep whenever it comes down to that. So they might tend to leave him alone about things like that. Also, this could indicate that, he can be a little bit quick to irritate, maybe a little bit short-tempered. But with that being said, it's just kind of like, are we surprised? We see what we see. But anyways, not clouding that with this. He's also just yet again very creative and inspiring to the masses. He's always kind of trying to encourage others too. So great motivational. There are, a lot of qualities of a leader here, whether he wants to be one or not. So who is he in private? In private, he is actually quite a bit more of an anxious, hesitant person, does a lot of overthinking. He might often find himself being trapped in cycles of shame, or, life will beat down on him. And he'll try to just force himself to overcome it and keep going, which sometimes, obviously, that's okay. That's what you should do. That's what can also keep you here. But it seems like for him, it just kind of is a cycle where he finds himself, going between, oh, well, everything is all right, even though life could have taken a big hot steaming dump on him. He still tends to keep going, which is a very good thing for him, because he does not, at least now, maybe in the past it was different, but he does not let it kill his drive, kill his mood. He kind of is a very much keep pressing forward sort of situation, because, he just won't stand for, things trying to drag him down, if he can help that. Nine of Cups here. He also seems very content sometimes being alone by himself. For the most part, he generally tries to be chilling. So yet again, like I said, it kind of leads us back to that, where he's cycling between, depressed, glued to his bed, and then he's up and he's working, he's productive. Or maybe he's spending his whole depression session working hard as hell because he feels like, this is the one thing that's keeping me going, keeping me alive, or it's what... Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. It's what keeps him going. It's what keeps him alive, and it just keeps him productive, so he might prefer to do so. Oh wow, we're gonna fix that sound effect stuff. Anyways, he also just gives off the vibe overall to, lead us towards the end of the reading. He gives off the vibe that he's kind of like an older brother's best friend, older sister's boyfriend, or, older sister's classmate, whatever type of situation. That it feels like, when talking to him, he's very comforting, he's very calming. So it feels like almost familiar. You know what I mean? People, and maybe even his fan base feels like, they know him. He wants that vibe with them too. He often tries to provide others with a lot of strength and courage, and he also needs that courage himself. Also, the hermit here, yet again had to point out his introversion. But even though he probably would still like to be dragged out, but hey, that's on that, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Let me know in the comments below what else you'd want to see. Drop me a like if you like. Run over to my Tumblr and read more about GOT7, JB, and other K-pop idols. Or, leave me requests and ask other questions in the ask box. That's all I got for you. If you can't get down with it, get down. Don't get down with Pungz. And